Well, I didn't think it was going to happen today. Uh, if we're being perfectly honest, there was a great deal of trouble in the middle of things, trying to get everything up and running. Sending a quick text, but yeah, here we are, and I think I have bested the technical difficulties that were besieging us. And if I slide this slider, the sweet, sweet, soothing sound of Minecraft appears. So without further ado, let us hope that everything is working as we expect, and the Java edition of 1.18 Minecraft is upon us. We have a new loading screen, one that is full of incredible mountains, vistas, and water, and new caverns, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And yeah, without further ado, let us return to our world and see what has changed and what has remained the same. One of the largest gameplay changes is the amount of light required for mob spawning, which has reduced. So it is now harder for mobs to spawn. So we'll see how things go. Right, I do hear the sweet sound of Elytra wings, which means we're doing something right, I think. We'll see how the performance is. Hey, Stakes, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Or Saturday, as the case may be, but always Friday for you. We're returning to our Minecraft world today, which is very exciting, as I have yet to play the new update. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Hello, Buffalo Doge and crew. So let's go up to our vantage point here, and we'll take a quick look. So obviously, it is not complete quite yet. We're still working on it. We took a little break to play some other games. I can't help but notice. Oops. We have okay, a little snow hanging around, but I was wondering if that was a change due to 1.18. Appears not to be. I'm as graceful as always, but yeah, so this is the front of the cathedral. We have the entryway down there, which we'll go to in a moment. We have the stained glass window, a design very closely resembling the one that Rapid suggested. We have two towers that I'm eventually going to build out, and each of these towers are going to have a spiral staircase in them that's going to go up to a landing, and I'm going to put something cool in this room here. And then the custom-built doorway that we spent oh so much time on is here in all of its glory. And there we go. Still working like a charm in the new version of Minecraft, it seems. We have all of our villager friends. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear it, Doge family. We have all of our villagers now populating things. Let me get a different view here. Whoops. Oh, am I going to land this? Yeah. So you enter there. We have this kind of like back area. There's a little bit of a pipe organ inspired wood theme there. And then this is the main floor. The beacon comes up through the center. I put some nice little water accents along the sides here, which I'm quite fond of the way that they turned out. It might be the new computer, possibly. It might also be the new version of Minecraft, though, as well. We could potentially play with some gamma settings. Let's take a look real quick. Because I haven't changed any of these settings, and I thought there was somewhere there is potentially a brightness setting, but we'll get to that at some point later. And then this is the dome that was rather painful to build. And then we come up here and we have a little bell tower that is only partially designed at this point. Which landing are you referring to? And then this goes all the way up as a side note. This is this used to be the highest point on the map, but obviously it's changed. Whoa, that is high praise. Thank you. So let's see. So yeah, so this, we still have to design some windows. So I'm very interested if anyone has any suggestions for these windows here that are kind of tall. Oh, thank you, Snorlaxer. Then we have 2 round windows here. And then we're going to have 1 very large window here. It's going to be something cool. And as a reminder, when it gets dark, the sun sets down this window. Down through this window. And this beacon beam also changes colors. Right now it is pink, but it will change to some other colors over time if we hang around long enough. Now, this right here is the access to the basement. So we have a little secret door here that that when we open it, gives us access to the underground portion of our base, which includes obviously all the redstone for the front door and each of the villager chambers, as well as our rather obnoxiously, we'll probably lower the volume when we come in here because it's a little crazy, but all of our villager trading hall folks are in here. We needed to get the villagers set up in here because we needed a lot of quartz for the ceiling. So that's why we got all these villagers, and we can turn them into zombies and back again with our friend back there if we want to get the full discounts. But the reason I wanted to come down here was because previously, hey Snorlaxer, welcome. Previously, so a couple things. So one, it looks like this this piece of redstone may be broken now. I got to figure out what's going on with this. The timing may have changed. Yep. Yeah. See, this is busted now. But down here, right now the game sound is on. I turned it down when I was up with the villagers. Here, let me go back up to the villagers and we can check. Oh my gosh. So can you not hear villagers right now? Stakes? It might be a routing issue. Hold on. I think I can fix this. Broadcast stream system. Boom. Now, I think you probably hear sound. Is that correct? Yeah. So that was a setup. Only Java Edition prevents me from thank you for the tip. But only Java Edition doesn't allow me to switch where I'm outputting the sound. But previously, for those who might remember, all of this stone here was bedrock. But with 1.18, we things have changed a little bit. So we're gonna need to dig this out a bit because now this is no longer the bottom of the world. This is the world goes down substantially, and we're going to be exploring the new, rather huge caves that that make up the new underground below our base, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we'll come back to this since I'm almost out of rockets too. This hole is already deep enough that we can't fly out with a single rocket, so that says something. But yeah, this is the cathedral. This is the culmination of a great deal of work. Oh, and there's the sun setting, and the beacon beam is currently black, which I think is my favorite. My favorite color for the beacon beam. But yeah, I'm trying to think. We haven't done a lot of other things, but I love the way the sun sets down through this window, and I want to do something cool with it that will kind of accentuate and highlight the sunset. But yeah, I'm really excited about 1.18. For those who are unfamiliar, it has made a great many changes to the game, but no new items were added, rather curiously. So almost all of the changes have to do with the world generation. you know, where hills are, where oceans are, and those types of things. And we are going to go exploring today, among other things, because I want to check out some of the new terrain. I think I'm going to start out by going and checking out some new overworld terrain, and then after that we will we'll probably come back and try out digging into some of the caves that are underneath our base. But for now, we have a lot of pumpkin pies on us, don't we? Indeed. Let's see. I'm just gonna offload a bunch of this stuff. Oh yeah, I also farmed up some golden carrots, because you can never have too many golden carrots. And then, what are we gonna do with all this glass? Let's see if we can find a better place to put it. The rotten flesh and the 2 bricks can go. The single one of each of these stone brick types. There we go. So that gets us back this shulker. I want to take some shulkers with us in case we find anything exciting in our travels. It's been a while since we've gone out adventuring. I'm honestly a bit excited about it. Oh yeah, usually we have 3 sets of rockets here, don't we? Let's fix that. I've become lax with my stocking of things, I think. There we go. So yeah, so let's do a little bit of preparation here, get ourselves relatively ready, and then we will go off adventuring. Is this the right pickaxe? Yeah, this is max. Good. Always need to bring a bed with us, for sure. I'd like to have a bucket of water. They certainly are. They can't get enough of wondering things, I think is the the best way to describe that. Where's our nearest crafting bench? I guess we'll go back to the base for a second. Now, another change that's been made that I think is very interesting is Elytra durability has changed. So previously, Elytra durability was based on, or Elytra durability going down was based on the distance that you flew. So if you flew further, you would use up your Elytra more and more. Now, every time you fire a rocket, you do. So that incentivizes. Oh, well, I appreciate having some additional visitors, even if I know they were already visitors. But yeah, it's nice to be able to chat with everybody. So Elytra durability now only depends on the number of rockets that you use. So using less rockets means that your Elytra will last longer. So I'm trying to decide. I kind of want to pick a direction and just go and see where the world starts to change. So does anyone have any strong votes on which direction we might want to choose? We have west, north, east, or south. South? South it is. Rapid. So we're just gonna go until things start looking funny. All right. 2 votes for south. Let's go. There's our original starting location. So we are returning home, and we're kind of hoping that that this laptop can keep up with the terrain generation. We will have to wait and see. It's also going to be interesting to see if the world looks noticeably different, but oh, so you think maybe the villagers were from a different world before Snorlaxer, and now they've showed up in this one, and they're wondering why they're trapped in such weird accommodations? I could see that. So I wonder, I haven't looked into this yet, but I kind of wonder if the best way to go about traveling now is to do more of like a straight up rocket. Previously, the optimal flight path. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. This is it. We've entered the new world. So one of the features here, we'll take a step back so we can see this a bit more clearly. One of the new features of Minecraft is what they called gradual terrain blending. So in the past, if you had a world and some of it was created with the old terrain and some of it was created with the new, you would have these rather sharp cliffs that were kind of square and arrayed along chunk boundaries. Now, in the new world, what they've done is they've created a more gradual way for the terrain to morph over time. So what we have here, this kind of like rather almost pyramid type incline, is because that's my old world over there, and this here is my new world. So if we fly up, what we see over here is what the world would have been like if the whole world had been generated using this. And so already, look at what we're seeing here. Like this terrain is so interesting. We have these really, really steep mountains that previously you wouldn't really see in Minecraft. Yeah, this is really beautiful. We may look for another place to build a base also. And one of the things that's very interesting is this right here, I'm guessing, if we come over here and land, these little caves are what are called Noodle Caves. And they're called that because they resemble noodles in the way that they kind of like, a piece of spaghetti traveling through. And so now you can find them. Now you can find them, and sometimes they can lead all the way down to like deep under the earth. And while we're at it, one thing that I do want to do is grab our other pickaxe, and I'm just going to grab some coal, because if we go deep underground, one of the things that I've read is the new ore generation means that you can't find a lot of coal deep in the mountain. Are you referring to Nose Rapid? Because I have a feeling that you might have had a hand in the naming of that. But so this cave didn't go deep, so let's fly around a bit more and see what we see. Oh wow, look how different the world looks. Things like this are kind of amazing. If we land here and take a look, we have this kind of incredible waterfall that's going down into what I believe is one of the new pieces of generation, which is I've forgotten what the official name is, but these are these large cave mouths that open up in the side of mountains or in the sides of the ground and kind of lead way down. So we're going to start seeing these very large things. And if we fly down here to where this is, I think this is going to take us. This is going to take us deep underground. But here is our first look at at a creeper, but at the actual stalactite caves. And you can see this is starting to go down, but I am interested in this even deeper cave that looks like it goes all the way down deep underground. Oh, and we found some glow squid. I think the new caves are going to be really, really neat. But we found some glow squid, which are quite neat. Although that one apparently has seen better days. All right. But, yeah, so this is our first look at, this is our first look at one of these deep caves. This one... Have we found a dead end here? It looks like we have. So let's fly out a bit. And we'll keep exploring. But eventually what I'm hoping to find is there are these new lush caves that are underground that look amazing, and they're very large, so we'll keep exploring and keep our eye peeled for more caves to kind of adventure into. Oh, we have a ravine over here, it looks like. Maybe? It's a... I wouldn't even call this a ravine. But, wow, that goes down quite a ways. Because we can go very deep in the world now. The world goes to -60, I think? Yeah, I absolutely will, Rapid. If you see any spots that look particularly cool to you, definitely give them a shout out, and we will we'll keep looking around. Because I want to build in this new terrain, for sure. Ooh, so this is a little, like, watery ravine. Oh, wow, look how cool this is. Wow. So we're already at Y -15. Oh, I generally think of werewolves as being really nice people that are just have a real problem on full moons, Snorlaxer. So I'm with you 100% on that one. But yeah, we're already down. mostly due to me, Rapid. I feel like most of those brutal smashes have been me flying into walls, if we're going to be honest. I have a tendency to take my character and fly them face first into things. So it looks like we got down here and we didn't find anything too exciting. I don't think this goes any further in that direction. We're definitely flirting with danger in terms of the lava. And one thing that I'm very curious about that we obviously haven't played with much is starting a new world. I imagine it would be very difficult to... Where's that skeleton? It's way too dark in here, isn't it? All right, Snorlaxer, thank you for coming and hanging out, and to the whole Buffalo Doge family, I hope you have a really nice dinner, and thanks for coming by and saying hi. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can make this a little brighter. Oh, there's the brightness slider. We'll see if that makes much difference. It makes a little bit of a difference for me. I'm not sure it'll make a difference for anyone else, but all right. Well, I will be lurking in the wings then. I'm starting to think I'm never gonna find my way back out of here, because we're ooh, hey, look, that's some diamond right there. Let's go get that and hope we don't get blown up by any creepers in the process of trying to. Oh, there's a creeper. Multiple creepers, in fact. So Robbie, I was trying to remember, and we're eventually going to find out. Because I'm not going to finish until I find the bottom of the world. Oh my gosh, more diamond over here? Wow. So I think this is one thing that I read, I believe, is that at the deepest depths, there's more diamond to be found than there used to be. Or it's a little more concentrated because it's not competing with anything else. So yeah, we're gonna find out firsthand, Robbie, exactly how deep the world goes. Looks like that was just a lone diamond. So let's continue our downward trajectory. Oh my gosh, more diamond? Wow. I was expecting diamond to become harder to find, but ooh, a couple enchanted skeletons. I really love how the glow lichen kind of makes underground... Oh my gosh, more diamond? We've found quite a lot of diamond. We're already at 7 blocks of diamond just from running around in a random cave somewhere. We got some floating gravel over our head. Oh. We can go deeper. Oh, let's not. That's floating gravel, so if we mess with that, we might get a cave in. All right. We're at negative 45 already. Part of me thinks it goes to negative 50. There we go. I'll try to place some torches. When we're running around, it's a little hard. Okay, no, we go deeper than negative 50. We're at negative 51 now. Oh, there's some more diamond. Ooh, looks like this is a full 8 shot. Just close that back up and we will continue our descent. Because more interesting than the diamond is finding bedrock. There we go. At negative 60 it looks like. Right around negative 60. Alright, that is the new bottom of the world. We've now found it. But let us continue adventuring, because what I want to find, what I'm most excited about, is, well, to get out of this hole first and foremost. But after we get out of the hole, oops, it's to see if we can find, oh my gosh, look how large this room is. This is pretty cool. Uh-oh. Everybody's coming for me. Can I just knock this guy into the... Where's that skeleton? I heard him. Oh. Feeling pretty good about how I handled that baby zombie. My reflexes are at least somewhat intact. But yeah, some of these caves are just so incredible how tall they are. Like, you can, like, legitimately almost use an Elytra without smushing your face against everything. Although, I say that as I smush my face. Let's see. How are they so good shots? It's incredible. Oop, somehow our golden carrots got off the menu. But yeah, the new caves feel so good to kind of explore in, and I think they're going to be a lot of fun in the early game when you don't have access to Elytras to kind of zip around and take care of what you need to. Uh-oh. I feel like I've... Alright, we got a few skeletons whose bows don't work very well in the water. We must be pretty close to the surface because we're seeing a lot of iron and copper. Yeah, we're at Y21, which I guess in this day and age is a lot less close to the surface than it used to be. Oh, I thought that might be a way that we could go up, but oops. My poor face. Let's see. So we got some magma blocks there. I think we need to go a lot higher than this, but there's certainly... Oh, another thing we could do is we could brew a bunch of night vision potions. I think I might have one on me, so let's use that one up. Invisibility, fire resist. Aha. Ooh, there we go. Whoa, what is that cave noise? So we won't get a feel for the kind of like moodiness of the caves, but we will get a chance to kind of see them in all their glory. Or at least smash into them more, more directly. There's some water down there. Well, we can do a bit of underwater research, see if we find anything interesting. Or if we just end up getting ourselves in trouble. We can always come up for air someplace like this. And then maybe we just mine kind of diagonally up and see what we run into. I drank the night vision potion and now we're not looking at anything interesting. It's oh, we found dirt already. I wonder if this is... Alright, looks like it's not surface dirt. It's just your run-of-the-mill random dirt pocket. I don't really know how far we traveled underground. I suspect we put some serious distance out there, but we'll find out. Never have enough copper. Because I haven't done enough exploration since even 1.17 released. We spent most of 1.17 building the cathedral. So we're already at Y51. But with the new tall terrain, since we're in the Savannah biome now, it might be we might have a long way to go vertically before we find ourselves out and free. Oh, nope, I hear a pig. That means we're close to the surface. Yeah, this has got to be... Let's fly around at night a little bit, see what we can see. So, okay, so we came out over here, and I think we came from that little... Actually, this mountain over here. So let's keep going south at Rapid and Steak's suggestion and see if we find any new and interesting biomes. We got some kelp forest over there, underwater. And this is a rather large savanna biome. There's a little biome there. What's this little chunk here? Well, I don't think I quite clipped it because it just said river biome. Live on pillars? Which pillars? Pillars in the caves? That could be really cool. I kind of want to build a base in the caves, but we haven't found one of the really cool lush caves. Ooh, there's a... Oh, that's a very big ruined nether portal. Look at that one. Wow. This would have been a huge nether portal. Right? Would have been that big. Oh, everybody's coming to say hi. Ooh, there's an enchanted golden apple in there. That's you don't see that every day. This guy's got my spider eye. Yeah, that's kind of the best thing you can find in one of these chests is the enchanted golden apple. So, Robbie, if you are not familiar, there is an incredible world of modded Minecraft, and there are mods who specifically that's what you do in them. You collect resources, and then you use those resources to build a rocket ship, and you go to other dimensions that are other planets. They're really quite cool. Oh, here's our first new jungle, and wow, this old growth birch forest. Okay, so this is one of the new biomes, and the nature of it is, you can see these are extra tall birch trees. That's what the old growth means. It means that they've been growing for a long time. It's kind of a cool new biome. Let's get a little bit of elevation. This is a huge one too. Really big, and then just lots and lots of very tall birch trees. Then over here we have the new Sparse Jungle. So this is another new biome. Oh, we're going to see all the new biomes. This is cool. So the Sparse Jungle is the first jungle biome that has lots of ferns, lots of grass, but the jungle trees are relatively few and far between. So that's pretty cool. All right. I get what I deserve. So then we switch over to a bit of a bamboo jungle here. Do we have a polar bear? Nope. That's RimWorld. Silly me. I'm looking for a hold on. I've completely lost. Who lives in bamboo jungles? It's build a treehouse. So that is a cool idea too. I would love to build a treehouse. If we see a really neat jungle biome, maybe we could do that. I've always wanted to do a base that's like not just one tree, but like many small bases, each one in a separate tree. But the trees would have to be a little bigger for that to work. Here's south. So let's keep traveling south for a bit here, see what we find. I want to get underground again. So we're looking for a way down. Panda, thank you. That's what I was looking for, Rapid. I had forgotten pandas. All right, so let's see if this cave goes nowhere. Got it. Okay. Maybe the other side of it. Sometimes these kind of have like multiple offshoots and only one of them goes down deep. Nope. Looks like these are all just surface caves. I feel like jungles are the hardest biome to find like large caves. Ooh, here we go. This one looks cool. So this kind of thing you would never see in the old Minecraft, right? Like a cave that went down like this. Oh, I just took a lot of damage. I think it's probably because I landed on one of these spikes. They do extra damage when you fall on them. So I should be careful, or I'm going to find myself coming back to this place with my backup gear. We don't want that. Brutal smashing and piercing. Indeed. You gotta know all your different D&D weapon types, right? You got piercing damage, crushing damage. Most of the time when I'm flying, I'm experiencing a lot of crushing damage. And of course, we get underground just as our potion ran out. But the good news is it looks like, without even knowing it, I prepared quite nicely for the cave. So I'll throw away that bottle. We don't need to keep those. We have plenty of bottles. I'm just grabbing this because I think copper deep slate and iron deep slate are a little rare, but maybe not. We'll keep exploring in this cave. I'm kind of wondering how dangerous these stalagmites, or stalactites, these are actually stalactites, actually are. Like if I'm going to end up landing on top of one and it's going to get me. I love mountainside bases for sure. Those are some of my favorites. Kind of trying to build a base that exists within the side of a mountain. I think that could be a really, really cool idea for a base. These caverns are really hard to navigate through. Oh boy. Ooh, little deep slate lapis. Wow, I think that was the biggest lapis vein I've ever seen in Minecraft. We're at negative 25 right now. Then we hit a dead end, so I'm going to mine down a bit just to see if we find anything interesting. But we're still looking for some new stuff. Yeah, so far I think that's my favorite idea, Rapid, is the idea of having a base that has a bunch of rooms that are all connected by like little walkways, and maybe put an elevator inside of one of the trees. I think that could be really neat. We're getting near the bottom of the world, and we haven't found another cave, so I'm gonna go back up. I was kind of hoping we'd break through into a new cave, because the big exciting biome that we have yet to see is the underground lush cavern. So I really like the idea. So I've done this one. I've done once before, and it's kind of a pain to do. But making a big glass dome under the water is a really cool one as well. So basically, you know, you have like an underwater base, and it is it's in a glass dome under the ocean. So the new caves sleeping are really cool. They're just like, they're so much more interesting. This one, like, just this like depth, and you know, the occasional random diamond bit. Yeah, indeed, exploration craft at its finest. Also, face smashing into things craft. But you can see, like, these caves are very different than the old caves. The one that I'm looking for... Oh, we found an abandoned mine shaft. That's new. We haven't seen one of those yet. So you can see it's burning currently. But one thing that they added is these mine shafts, now when they generate in caves, have support beams associated with them. So it used to be that they would just kind of be floating in the air, and now they have these logs that hold them up. Even though, you know, they're not long for this world, and nothing is scarier than seeing a cave spider spawner there. But I'm just gonna try and avoid it because I see more mine shaft up here. So let's try and go up to that and see what this looks like. Yeah, and also chains to support them from the ceiling is also really neat. What's not neat is cave spiders. All right, we'll ignore that for the moment. Yep. Cave spiders, definitely the most deadly thing you can run into in mine shafts. So one thing that we're interested though here is there is one new song that is part of this update. Whoa, look at all this. There is a new music disc that's added, and it can only be found, I believe, in newly generated mine shafts. So, at least for the time being, we will be curious to see if we can find any chests, because there's a relatively low chance of you getting a music disc from one of these. I'm grabbing the wood, because if we need to make torches at some point down the road, wood is also hard to come by in the underneath. So normally for getting music discs, the guaranteed way to get music discs is to have a skeleton kill a creeper. So if a skeleton kills a creeper, the creeper will, I believe, always drop a music disc. So you can farm most of the music discs that way, but you cannot farm Pig Step that way, and you cannot farm the new Caves and Cliffs song, whose name I am forgetting. So the only way to find that one is in newly generated terrain, in dungeons, or I think mine shafts. And maybe not even in mine shafts. Maybe it's only in dungeons, where dungeons are the places where zombie spawners are. All right, so we're wandering away from our newly found mine shaft. How much copper are we sitting on? We have 14. All right, I'm going to grab some more. Since I don't know how much copper we have, like, you get a lot of copper. Like, copper accumulates quickly, but I really, really like the aged copper, and at some point we're going to need to make a farm to age some copper. All right, we've filled up that. I don't think diorite is particularly important, but I'm going to stop there because it is really easy to get a lot of copper. I don't quite remember where we came from and where we're going. Let's come up here. I really like the way they have the chains hanging. Like this type of thing looks really cool to me. I think it's a very neat touch. Do we have anything else to get rid of here? We could probably... Here, let's take a second and just offload some of the bounty that we have already discovered. Keep some stone out. Always a good idea to keep a building block on your hotbar. If you don't do that, you're going to end up in deep trouble. There's something very, very soothing. I have been in this particular cave for... it depends on how long I've been streaming, but probably over half of the time that I've been streaming. Not a helpful answer, I know, but a while. We kind of came down here, and you can kind of go and go and go. I'm going to let us drop off night vision for a bit. We may bring it back a bit later, but I kind of want to get a feel for how dark things actually are in here. Now, as a reminder, it's much easier to stop mobs from spawning in this version of Minecraft because any light level. So, from this torch, let's take a look at our light level. We'll bring up F3, and you see in the center it says Client Light. And as we run right here, no mobs can spawn right on this piece of wood right here because of that torch back there. So it is so much easier to prevent mob spawning. I don't know about cave spiders though. That's that's probably something I should know the answer to, but I'm just gonna run around all willy-nilly and hope that I don't get caught. Yeah, these caves are just very cool. Oh, that was definitely a cave spider that I heard just fall behind me. So I'm just gonna come down here. Oh, look. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so here's a geode. Please stop shooting me, skeleton. Ooh, almost got him. There we go. So here's a geode that is basically fully exposed. Oh, is my framing off by a little bit? Oh, it looks like it is. Hold on a second. Let me fix that. Give me one moment. Let's see. I think this is because I... where is... There it is. Oh, okay, hold on one second. I can fix this. I unlock that. There we go. And that should be fixed now. Let me know. Did that correct the issue? No, sleeping. I appreciate it. I have only recently gotten I barely got Minecraft working is the short version of the story. The long version of the story is that I got 1.18 working on my desktop and then forgot to set it up on my laptop. So stream o'clock came and I was foolishly sitting here without anything configured. So I've been struggling to get everything set up. I had no sound at the beginning of stream, and now that, so slow and steady, I'm hammering it out. Hello, Enderman. Ooh, what's that there? Oh, that's just more glow lichen. Okay, so yeah, so this is... Okay, I just made a big loop, but I want to get into this geode for a second, just to check it out. It's really cool the way the geode... The cave is big enough that the geode can kind of, like, be out here on its own. Yep, and it is just your standard doohickey, and I'll just grab all the fully formed ones. Very nice. All right, let us continue our adventure. The stalactites are interesting. Oops, I think I just hit myself with that one. Hello, glow squid. And the glow squids are super cool. At some point, we might see axolotls, too. All right, that was a dead end. What are we at right now? We're at Y25. So we're not that deep. Compared to -60, where the world ends. All right, I think for the moment... yes, the height not quite doubled, but significantly increased. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna toss on another night vision potion for a bit here. I really expect that I'm gonna have some deaths to jumping off of things when I shouldn't and landing on a stalactite. So Buffalo, these caves are far enough away from my base that I'm not planning on building any farms here. No lush caves yet, Rapid. We're still working on it. We're gonna find one, but it may take a minute. So I'm not lighting up the caves just because it is it would be time consuming. It would take up a lot of torches, and I don't plan on building any mob farms around here, so there's not a lot of benefit to lighting them up. Just kind of trying to get a feel for what caves look like in the new world. And so far, I think what caves look like is awesome. But yeah, I was dropping some torches while I was while we were operating without the night vision potion. But now that we have the night vision potion back, I'm gonna start running around again. Okay, nothing of interest there. Here's that geode that we found again. And then I think if we go this way. Ooh, here's a dungeon. We could find the new CD. Curse of Vanishing is not going to be too exciting. All right, that was a bit of a bust, but we did find a new dungeon. It's cool the way it's just kind of sitting out in the open. Yep, not the best luck, but we're going to see a lot more of those as we adventure, is my expectation. Because I think, given how much bigger the caves are, I think it's much more likely that we'll randomly stumble across them just kind of in searching. Yes, you can take damage to falling stalagmites, and you can also take damage from falling onto stalactites. So you need to be very careful, because I think if I fly at full speed into a stalactite, I could inflict some serious damage on my face region. I expect that this cave is just going to be a dead end. It's all we've ever wanted from Minecraft, right? We were just waiting with bated breath for impale damage. Oh, really thought that 2 is going to get that guy. Now, where is this water coming from? Can I swim up into this? Or is... Nope, looks like it's just a little pocket. That could have been bad. Might still be bad. I'm going to come down here and eat something. So I don't know if that was stalactite damage, but something hit me really hard when I was flying around. Ooh, there's a chest. We got some redstone, a whole bunch of melon seeds, which we don't need. We don't need the rails. I might take the activator rails. The Minecraft characters do definitely have flat faces. So I don't know if that should make it more or less painful, but that one certainly hurt quite a bit. Let's see, if we come up here, does this... Okay, we have a little bit of a passage up here we'll follow. I don't know what if anything governs the presence of lush caves, or if they're just like a randomly generated. Well, but so more surface area though means that the pressure is more distributed, right? So like, you know, if you think about like people who lay on beds of nails, for instance, right? They're able to do that because they're taking what would otherwise be a sharp, painful thing and distributing it over a much larger surface area. So I think there's an argument to be made that we are protected by our flat face, but who knows? All right, we're still in this jungle. Let's head south more. Look for another opportunity to go into a cave. We're also hoping to find some mountains. We haven't found any real mountains yet, but like we can go so high up in the sky. This is the old build limit, right? Now we're already up at, like, this is very high. This is higher than we have ever been before in Minecraft. Ooh, and there's a good cave, so I'm gonna come investigate. Let's perch ourselves at the edge here and see if this is as interesting as I thought it was. I want to go a little further. I also have a real knack for always stopping and coming up to the surface at nighttime for maximum danger. So I've seen a lot of people playing around with them, but I bet we're gonna find one. I'm not in too big a rush, and I'm enjoying seeing all the different biomes, everything new and different. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Wow, look at this little section here. This is pretty neat. Got kind of like these little spires popping up. Doesn't go down into anywhere. Ooh, look at this though. This is very tall. Yes, absolutely. Streaming until I have beaten Minecraft 1.18. So this is a windswept Savannah biome. Very cool. Ooh. Okay, we got a swamp down there. But this windswept Savannah is very interesting. Yeah, it absolutely would, Rapid. This could be I may take a note of this. Let me write this down. So we got negative 259 and negative 6,000 almost. I will keep track of that. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna sleep through the night now that our night vision is wearing off. Let's get rid of the bones and the zombie flesh and the gunpowder. And that, and that, and that. Okay. Face south. And let's check out what we got going on over here. Oh, actually, wait. I want to check this out. Wow, look how tall this is. This looks like it's more Windswept Savannah, but oh my gosh. This is amazing looking. Holy cow. Hold on. Let's land here because I want to see this. So we have this, like... Yeah, this is really cool. I'm definitely... Let me take a... Let's see, if I do... That didn't seem to take a screenshot. All right, let me just write it down in my phone here real quick. Because I may want to come back here. This place is really, really cool. So this is the Windswept Savannah at negative 580 by 6142. All right. We may come back to this, but let us continue adventuring a little bit. Ooh, there's some random blocks floating up. So the golden carrots come from the villagers that I showed you in the basement of the cathedral. So you can, farmer villagers, you can trade emeralds for golden carrots. So I got a bunch of farmer villagers, and then they all traded me golden carrots for my unlimited... ooh, what is that? For my unlimited emeralds. So this... Well, it doesn't look like it goes down very far. I think sometimes these water caves can go really deep underground, which would be neat too. We're finding a lot of savanna. Oh, there's a village. We'll go visit our the free villagers over here, see how they're doing. Looks like this village is pretty normal. Nothing too fancy. A lot of cats, it seems. Oh, this villager had the same idea as you, Rapid. I use them for eating. They're a pretty good food source and very easy to kind of farm. So that's the primary thing that I use them for. They're not really useful for anything else, except they are used for brewing night vision potions. So you need them for both. But I also like to eat them because they're relatively good. They're not quite as good as say like steak, but still pretty good. All right, let's head over this way. We got some more savanna. Ooh, we do have a bit of a cave here. Interesting generation. Not a... Ooh, this here, though. This looks like one that I want to fly down into. Yep. All right, we're going in. Uh-oh. Did I land in lava? Almost. All right, down we go. I feel like I need Elytra brakes. Because you get going so fast sometimes when you're on your way down in here. Where'd he go? Sneaky skeleton. So yeah, one thing that's catching me off guard every time is we can go from the surface down to like negative 30 in basically no time flat, right? It didn't take us much time at all to traverse down to basically the bottom of the world. There's definitely a lot. It's a much more dynamic world in terms of where you can get to. This looks like a mess. And I think that's going to be made even cooler when 1.19 releases and they release the Warden and the Deep Dark. Because the Deep Dark is going to be really neat. Because it's going to be like underground cities that are going to show up in here, which is really cool. Let's start putting down some torches so we can see what we're doing. I'm just going to kind of duck, dodge, and weave here for a second. So that's the next major patch. So it's a ways away still. We got some time before it's going to be released. But it's where the Warden is going to live. So it's going to have the skulk blocks, skulk sensors, the whole that whole ecosystem that they showed off at Minecon this year. We can go deeper. And it's going to be near the bottom of the world, and it's going to be a very, very dangerous place, but it's going to have unique blocks associated with it and unique loot that you can only get from the deep dark. And the Warden is going to be the big boss of the deep dark. But rather than being like the Wither, where you want to defeat the Warden, the Warden is, I think, going to be undefeatable, and you're going to need to try and avoid them. Oops, I was about to fly down there, but looks like... Gosh, look how tall this cave is. That's crazy. Wow, just, yeah, look at all of this. Keep hearing a sound that I'm not familiar with. It's a little faint, high-pitched dinging noise. But yeah, I think that as much as I was sad that the Warden didn't get put into this patch, I think that what they're doing with that particular mob and how they're planning to make it and the amount of attention and energy that they're putting in to make it as awesome as possible, I think they're doing a really smart thing, and I think it's going to be really awesome. Oh, let's go up this way. I also like that the Elytra has found new life, because it used to be that when I was underground, there was very little benefit to having an Elytra. Oh, here's another dungeon. I don't think the spiders can... They're going to have a hard time getting out of this, because it's too wide. There we go. C418. That might be the new one, actually. Music disc 13. We're going to have to check that. Let's give me 1 second here. I had the patch notes up so I can look really quickly. Added new music teacher. Oh, we're looking for Other Side. That's the new one. So I guess this is an old one. I guess, yeah, that looked familiar. I don't play much with the music discs, so that's the only skin I've ever used, Rapid, in all my time. Let's see. I think I put all of my... Uh-oh. What happened to all my coal? Oh, I never broke it, did I? Did I throw it away? Because we're out of torches right now. Oh no, I put it in here. Okay, good. So that will be 16 sticks. And then can put that away and grab 16 coal. Oh, Steve Hand. So you're saying like this, right? This? The hand like that? Just seems like such second nature to me. Oh, and now we're all full. We don't need a slag type. So you're talking about this right here. This particular fist. Yep, I'm almost always holding an object. You're right. Okay, let's get our torches back out and continue the exploration. Hello, zombie. Now we're back up at Y40, so there's an argument to be made that we should just head up again. Because, oh yeah, even better. Because we can swim out. We can face south, and we can continue our exploration. Oh, we're headed into a big ocean biome. One thing that I don't know if we've found in our world is... I'm going to check this chest over here. I don't think we found a coral reef in this world. Another enchanted golden apple. I'm just going to come over here and give it a quick sleep. That's quite surprising. I think that's our second enchanted golden apple. And enchanted golden apples are the really good ones. Those are the ones that that require 8 gold blocks to make, I believe. Ooh, here's another little spot that we can sneak in, it looks like. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We took a lot of damage on the descent there. And we have some random wood here, which I think means that this is a mine shaft that we found. That's the only reason I can think that there'd be wood here. It's weird that this wood hasn't been lit on fire. But yeah, this is... Okay, so this is a mine shaft. And it's a very deep mine shaft. So it's generated in deep slate, which is pretty cool. Which means that mine shafts can... Tell me about it, Rapid. Ooh, what do we got here? I'll take the coal. I'll try and take the coal. There we go. Oh, and I should take the torches too. And then break that so I don't get confused in the future by it. But yeah, the lush caves. I tell you what. I don't know what the trick is to finding them, but we're gonna eventually figure it out. It's part of the excitement of new updates, is you don't know everything right away. You have to kind of learn things as you go. Ooh, looks like we got some lava going. And let's get some stone on the bar. Ooh. So this is a trap. If you ever wondered about a trap, this right here is how you end up getting... You know, I'm going to do it. Oh no. I need to get rid of something to get it. And then I'm going to grab this one as well. I think I missed that one. But yeah, you'll get some lava right on your head if you're not careful with that. The diamond dripping is not good. No sleeping. Was there a major update, or is there a major update coming? Okay, we're kind of in a dead end here, because I miss Skull. I know you've still been going on Skull pretty hard, right? That's been on your list of games for a while now. I'm really excited. I'm very curious about the changes that they're gonna make. I love Skull's art style. I think it's amazing, and I think the concept of the game is really good. I felt like it was hard sometimes to feel like there was a good structure to it. Yes, so that is the component of it that I am reacting to. Is it does have that sort of painful at times type of dynamic to it. Now we're way underground now, and I'm just kind of digging around. I should probably take a second to offload some of our goodies again. Let's see. We don't need bones. I'll put those in there. We don't need more smooth stone. I'll put that in there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put our music discs in. Keep one of those and one of those. And then I'm gonna offload a lot of this stuff. I don't know why I kept the activator rail, but that's okay. We'll deal with it eventually. There we go. Ooh, that sounds really awesome, sleeping. I think that the core of the concept of Skull is insanely good. Like, I think that the starting point that they're at is great. Something about it didn't quite click with me, so I'm really excited to hear that they're going to be revisiting parts of it and kind of reinventing it, because I think sometimes when you have a good concept, it takes a few iterations before you find your way to the right game. I hear a lot of flowing water. Like a lot of flowing water. All right, here we go. Cave. I'm gonna try and be more careful with the with our rockets. Not because I don't want to waste the rockets, but because I don't want to waste my face on walls. So these tide pools are interesting. So these are another new feature of the terrain generation, and we've seen a few of them. But it's just like standing pools of water. Now that caves are larger, you'll occasionally have them. And I think, from what I've read, they have a tendency to spawn drowned more. Let's go into this one and see what some underwaterness looks like. Okay, let's get waste not, want not on redstone. That's all I have to say about that. This looks pretty cool. But didn't seem to go anywhere. Oh, that's a very interesting component to kind of be so they said the original design, leveling up skulls, wasn't in the game. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense to me, actually, because the leveling up always felt a little weird. And it didn't feel quite right. So I'm very curious to see how they expand on that in the future. Yeah, was it posted on their Steam blog? I'll definitely check that out. It's very easy to just hit like a wall and then bounce off and hit another wall, so on and so forth. And there's a skeleton like right here. Got him. All right. How did we get in here, though? That's the question. Oh, I hear a drowned there. I hear him. There's the drowned. He was a tough little guy. How did we get in here, though? Because this cave is not doing it for me. Uh-oh. So we must escape to greener pastures. Oh, thank you. I will check it out right after stream. Very curious. Oh, I just found a random chunk of water here. Oops. Hold on, I need to place a torch. I can't. What did I find here? Found like a, okay, I found a tiny like aquifer here. Aquifer, I believe, is the name of these types of things. These little pockets of water, I believe, are referred to as aquifers. I've never seen a creeper that wasn't exactly the same size as the others. So Rango is the movie about the gecko that's voiced by Johnny Depp. Is that the Rango we're talking about? So I don't think I've actually seen the movie, but I know of it. Oh, we're all the way down at Y15 right now. Holy cow. So I have not seen Rango, but I've heard good things, I think, about it. So I'm curious. What did I just break into? Oh, I broke into like the tiniest cave ever. We seem to be doing a lot of this, which is, I mean, they are explosive, Snorlaxer, that is for sure. Oh, I hear drowned. So yeah, aquifers are the underground water lakes, essentially. And I think that is a... that is the equivalent of what they are in the real world. So an aquifer, as I understand it, is a large water deposit underground. Citation slightly needed, but I think that's correct. I don't know why I'm coming over this way. I was looking for the drowned. Getting distracted. We got to get back up to the surface so that we can once again start exploring, looking for our lush cave. Because that's what I want. I want to find out... Ooh, this is good. I think we just found the bottom of the ocean. That's probably why we heard the drowned. This way is south. Let's see if we can... I always have a hard time figuring out how you do a launch from underwater. Oh, maybe if I take my shield off. Did I figure out that makes it easier? Nope. Now I just can't do anything. I feel like I'm flying, but... Alright, well, we're just gonna swim, I guess. We swim pretty fast. And then what have we got over there? It looks like we have... we do have a drowned city over there, so... We may, run into a trident guy who may, start throwing some tridents our way. At least I think that's a drowned city. Yep. Speak of the drowned, we kind of watched them pop in over there. I don't see any trident dudes, though. I see a lot of drowned, though. This one, oh, this one has a Nautilus shell. I don't think we have enough Nautilus shells quite yet, so I'm gonna... Don't... Oh! Another dude taunting me with his Nautilus shell. Ah, not... Well, at least he gave it up. Once we get to land, we can hopefully sleep and, Oh, where's my bed? Uh-oh. Did I leave my bed somewhere? Looks like I might have. It's that or I put it in, I put it in a chest by accident. Or a shulker box, that is. Okay, let's check to see. if I was very silly or extremely silly. There's our bed. So I was very silly, not extremely silly, if anyone was wondering the distinction. Extremely silly would have been if I had left it on the ground somewhere. All right. Back to the exploration we go. Southward, approximately. Ooh, that looks like a good one to go down into. Let's, a whole lot of nothing in there. Hello, bees. How are you doing? Now, what do we have here? Oh, I love the tree down at the bottom of this. Is so cool. That's really neat. Okie doke. So, is there... I just like the way this kind of, like, comes down into a... It's almost like a lima bean shape. Okay, I don't think this cave is worth digging into, metaphorically and literally. So let's just head back out and look for another good specimen. The world is very on fire over there. Ooh, that's interesting. A little interesting beach there. We have a dark oak forest. You can tell by the fact that it is peppered with mushrooms. But it's on a rather tall hill. We also haven't found a mountain yet. Got a little cave under the dark oak forest here. Oh, and what is this? This is our first glimpse at Lush Cave. Would you look at that? So cool. We've not been greeted very gently into the Lush Caves, but they are full of glowberries, which make them really cool looking. And these flowers here, which we're going to have to grab some of in a second, are neat because they're the ones that are generating the green particles that you might see around. So yeah, so we have our azalea bushes, we have glowberries, which put off a lot of light. But let's get up and get one of these flowers. See what they're all about. But you can see there's lots of moss going on here. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Yeah, look at all these green particles. It's really cool. A spore blossom. Okay. So that's our first neat find here. So as we descend a bit further, I just think these caves are so pretty. Whoa, I took a bunch of damage there. We got drip leaf for the first time. Wow, we're really near the surface too, aren't we? Let's take a snack. So yeah, so we have drip leaf, which this is the first time we've seen naturally occurring drip leaf. We previously got drip leaf from wandering traders. Why do I feel like this is a particularly dangerous place to be? Let's fly over here a little bit. And then we jump on this, and it Yep. It falls over. So you can't stand on it for long, and then it resets, which is kind of neat. Yeah, but the glowberries just light everything up so nicely. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have run face first into that creeper. Gonna pick up a few glowberries. And the grass down here looks really cool, too. Got some drip leaf. What are the sounds that I'm hearing right now? Some very interesting sounds, to be sure. Whoops. I'm going to be quite a pincushion in a second here. I want more spore blossoms. I'm kind of curious if you can get more. Let's see. Let's jump down into this water. That is very close to this lava. Oh, that was perhaps a little risky. I guess this turned into a dead end, so that was pretty unexciting. There's a little bit of diamond over there. I don't think I'm going to risk it, though. Let's head back up to our lush cave. Did I get that spore blossom? Nope, it's down here. So flying up to them may be the best way. Ooh, can I shoot them with arrows? Does that break them? Nope. Oh, there we go. Let's find a pen. I just turned around and I wasn't paying attention. Negative 161, 8,133. Why does my bed never work? But there should be an ender chest in here where we can restock. Which one is our gear chest? There we go. An Elytra. Stack of rockets. We can use this pick to break the shulker box. Probably be smart to have some blocks on us, but we'll hang on to the pick just so we can get some blocks. Put that on. And we just need to head south. A lot. Oh, that's interesting. I never realized that that village was right by there. Oh, well. I really thought one creeper to the face wouldn't kill us, but I guess you underestimate the creepers and you pay the ultimate price. We find a lush cave and we end up toasted in it. Now, that was negative 161, so I can adjust our Z direction a bit here to line up perfectly. Won't take us that long to get back since we're just going to be making a beeline for it. But Snorlaxer, you called it. Oh. All right, we're back. I guess I should still watch to see where the world changes. Oh, Oh, I definitely, all right, negative Z. Hold on. Let's get our negative Z there, and then... Wait, why are we headed north? Am I doing this wrong? Yeah, so... Oh, we want positive Z. Ooh. A red sand mesa. Interesting. This is a huge red sand desert. Let's write that down. Negative 1700... 200. There we go. All right, so let's get going in the right direction now. So yeah, we want negative X. So we want this diagonal for the moment. Because we have a lot of negative X to undo. Because I flew in entirely the wrong direction initially. I probably should have brought a bed, if we're being honest. Wait, why am I doing negative X? I want to do positive X. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got a bamboo jungle here. And the world is just barely loading in. Oh, uh-oh. So I'm going right on the diagonal here because we need to get our X down to 160 and our Z up to 8,000. I don't think there was any lava around us when that creeper exploded, so we should be able to get all our stuff back. But I've been wrong before. I know we were right near the surface. And we'll start making more progress on the Z once I stop traveling diagonally. Should have brought some food, probably. I absolutely had the means to get some. And the world is just barely loading in. We're almost to the right Z location. I do need to still stop and get a few blocks so that we can build if necessary. Ooh, I like this jungle mountain thing. Is this just regular jungle or is this something special? It's forest biome even. Interesting. Okay. We've now overcommitted on the X, so we're going to need to adjust that a little bit, but we're pretty much on the right heading. Some weird dark patches on the ground there. Ooh, that's a very odd... Is that a Woodland Mansion? It is. Holy cow. A random Woodland Mansion. Hold on. Let's, This is Red Desert. And then at 935144, this is Woodland Mansion. Cool. Let's get back to it, though. We got gear to rescue. Okay, we're at 160 now. Perfect. That's where we want to be. Ooh, sunken pirate ship. And then I think we saw this before. This was the cool Windswept Savannah. Ooh, little village over there. Yeah, we're going all the way to 8,000 here. There's some interesting dark patches of terrain that I don't know that I fully understand. Like why there would be dark patches. A lot of villages we're seeing. Can't believe we randomly found a Woodland Mansion though. That's kind of crazy. And we are about 1,000 blocks away now from where we want to be, but we've once again strayed a bit on our X coordinate. Because I'm hoping once we get here, we pretty much are like, oh, here we go. Yep, there's the dark oak forest that we found. And right below it is where we met our demise. So let's hope that it's pretty obvious once we get in here. Jeez, I think it was like right here. Uh-oh, so now we're in trouble. So if I can't find it, because it's got to be right up here. Hold on. We're 161. How do we... It's further this way then. Oh, it's further that way. 8133. Okay, so it's over that way. I didn't write down the Y coordinate. That's a mistake. I think it's down below. There it is. Okay, let's get our armor on before we get besieged. Put this in here, put this in here. All right, I think, ooh, hold on. We have not quite gotten everything back, have we? I like glow squid stuff. Get our bucket. And in fact, let's fill our bucket. Whew, all right. Recovered. Now, how did you sneak up on me? Stinker? I'm just going to take a little break in this hidey hole to get my my inventory in order. There we go. Let's do that so we can offload a bit. Keep the rockets out. Keep the coal out, I think, for the moment. Yeah, keep all the rockets out. Keep the arrows out. Keep the food out. Keep the bucket out. Keep the scaffolding out and keep that out. All right. The explosion could have been a lot more tragic. Uh-oh. Which way is out? This way is out? So minus the fact that we got blown up in here, I really like the new lush cave. Oh, really? Get out of here. But yeah, I would say that the lush cave is just, it's so interesting. And I like these spore blossoms. I don't know if we'll use them in any builds, but yeah, this is just so cool. So much clay, too. This is feeling a little claustrophobic. Almost got me again. There's like a little creeper convention down in this hallway. Okay. Now wait a second. So the creepers were standing here. I wonder if the creepers can't walk over azalea bushes? No, that couldn't be. That would be a very interesting little quirk of things. So I can jump on this, but then I need to get off it relatively quickly, or it will drop me. Wow, look at all the glow squid. Oh, and you can waterlog these too. That's interesting. And so up here is out, right? Yeah. That was cool, though. Okay. So we found two awesome things during our exploration. So I want to just kind of fly around. This looks like an old birch forest right here. Yep, old growth birch forest. We have a large dark oak forest. Yeah, the red desert was super close to our spawn point, which is cool. So I've given up flying north because we found a lush cavern, which proved very dangerous to us. I feel like there's a lot of, oops. Gonna jettison some garbage as we fly. Oh, how interesting. So we have, what is this right here? This is a Savannah biome. It's very tiny. It's just adjacent to this river. Ooh, there's a oh, wait. So this is another biome where, yeah, this is a plains biome. And in the plains biome, you get these tall oaks. And I think they always have a beehive. Nope, they don't always have a beehive. My intel was false. I think there is a biome that operates that way. Oh, this is cool. So this is a village, but it's built right on the edge of / inside of the cave. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. These are some brave villagers. They're not going to last very long. That much is for certain. They're asking for trouble. What is that thing? There's like a pillar in this cave. Who's shooting at me? Gotcha. Is that a slime right there? No, it's a creeper. Okay, so it's just a random, like, random column. But yeah, what an interesting village. Kind of like spilling over into the depths of it. And wow, another village right here? Once we get to the end of our adventures here, I'm going to be very tempted just to put my... Oh, what a cool cave. Just to put all my stuff in the ender chest and die. Especially now that we lost our 95 levels. So this cave was very cool until it was not. Just had such a round mouth to it. Oh, look at this. I think this might be our first mountain. It's not very tall. What does this count as? Jagged peaks. Okay. Wait, is this powder snow? No, so this is regular snow. And this is only at Y170. My understanding is you can find places on the map that are substantially taller. Like going up all the way to like the high 200s, I think. Maybe even 300s? I don't know. I forget what the build limit is. Oh, that is awesome right there. I really like the way this is kind of like a totally standalone chunk of the nether. That's really cool. Okay, we got this looks like a gravel beach or a stony beach. Stony shore, okay. These old growth birch forests seem very common. This looks like more stony shore. Oh, this is neat. The way this ravine kind of cuts in, but the water stays at the water level is pretty neat. Got some dolphins. I think we need to give ourselves a moment here. So I'm just going to ascend. Looks like there's something tall over here. And this is this a flower? A meadow. Okay. So we have a high altitude meadow. Ooh, and there's something down there. Let's check it out. I think we've seen most of the underground stuff at this point. Like, there's still certainly more and more impressive stuff. All right, that isn't too neat. I feel like the lone trees are a little more common too. Is that another nether spot? Oof. Oh, here's an interesting one, though. Where did this end up anywhere interesting? I mean, it does go way down. That's for sure. I love flying out of these. Oh, that is so cool. But I didn't see anything there that was too interesting and that we hadn't seen before. Ooh, that's some tall stuff over there, isn't it? Hold on, I want to take a second here to admire this. Yeah, this is some interesting terrain right here. Let's go up and land. This looks like it's more of the windswept. No, saying that it's biomes plains. But oh yeah, okay. It does become Windswept Savannah, which is what I was imagining it was. I'm trying to think. We have not found, I don't think we found the pig step record. At some point we could make a farm and try and see if we could get all the records, but ooh, this is nice. I really like this this lake, this river, and how it kind of like cuts through things. Ooh, we have probably the smallest like snowy peak ever, maybe. Grove. What the heck is a grove? I would not have expected a biome called a grove to be particularly Oh, goats. This is more Jagged Peak. I would have not expected a grove to be a snowy biome. Now we're just kind of flying back in mostly the northward direction, but with a bit of an X offset that's going to kind of give us an opportunity to see some more terrain. Maybe find that mountain I want to find. Now this is a dark oak forest. Holy cow. Wow. This... Oh, wow. I'm gonna race under the lava there. This is actually quite the formation. Because that's an island right there. Alright, can we hit that zombie? I think it is too far away for us to be able to hit it. Oh no. There's our arrow. Oh, he's gone now. But yeah, this mountain is insane. Could see carving a face into that in a big way. Oh, Mount Rushmore something or other going on. This is a huge ocean we have here. Looks like we have a warm water ocean over here with... Ooh, what is this structure here? Looks like it's a drowned city, but it's not one that I'm familiar with. We don't need this. We did get a copper bar from that drowned, which is a somewhat uncommon drop for them. And then we'll stop here and replenish our rocket supply. There we go. Good enough for now. That drowned thing was less remarkable than I expected it to be. Not very interesting. Ooh. This is pretty cool. This is a ship, but it is completely submerged in sand. I think we're gonna find a ship under here. Maybe not. Huh. What a curious guess there's a little more structure here, but what are we looking at here? Do we need to go into the sandstone? Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so this boat is fascinating. Because it is fully in stone, encased in stone, and sandstone. When I got down to sandstone, I was like, oh, okay, this is nothing. But there's something to it, which means I'm guessing we can find a chest somewhere in here. This is like a fully preserved boat, though. Completely in the beach. I don't think I've seen one of these before. I wonder if this is, This is the largest boat I think I've ever seen. I think we found a full galleon here. But yeah, here are the telltale signs. How deep are we at this point? We're like 10 blocks beneath things. We have stone and granite kind of growing or generating in the midst of this. And the nice thing is all of this sand that is falling down onto slabs, which means that I don't have to break it, and it breaks itself for the most part. I can't help but want to like fully excavate this thing. Let's not lose our bed. I'm starting to hear lava, which is making me nervous, because I don't want this thing to burn to the ground. Is there surface lava somewhere around here? Hey, turtles. Somewhere over here. So I guess we'll just have to be careful. Because this is... I want this sand. Because if I'm going to go to all the trouble of mining this out, I should at least reap the benefits. But this is insane. Kind of want to turn this into a base, for being honest. Okay, I want to get a view of this now. Oof. Yeah, this thing is massive. Ooh. Okay, so this is like okay, we can get rid of all that. This is like the something or other. And then I'm going to try and get all this taken care of. I use up all my tools trying to excavate this thing. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And this is a full proper boat. But I want to kind of get the outside edges of it, because I also want to figure out, like, how deep it goes. Like, is there a cabin beneath here? Or... It's really nice that we can excavate this without worrying too much, because my pick won't break the stone. So I can kind of be a little reckless with my digging around of this. Now, we are very close to the lava at this point. Sandstone is so nice. It breaks so fast. It's a real treat to mine. This is like the worst of all worlds. I have sand falling down from above, so every time I make any headway on mining one thing, the other comes and gets me. Constantly switching tools. There is an insane amount to excavate here. Oh my word. But this is a fully preserved pirate ship, to be sure. Let's offload sand again. I'm going to take out all the non-sand stuff, because I think we're going to have a full sand. Me too, sleeping. Have you ever seen anything like this? I don't think I have. This is very peculiar to me. And this seems to have space. Oh, this is my ice chest. I don't want to use that up. Yeah, I don't know if this is new generation or just not something I've seen before. Either is possible, for sure. There are plenty of things in Minecraft that I have never seen. But yeah, I'm also wondering how far down it goes. Because I guess at this point it's just, we just go down another level and see if the wood continues. It looks like the wood does continue. Now, at some point, I think the stone also generated inside of the bow of the boat, so we're gonna have to check that out as well. But there is a lot of detail to this. Alright, I guess, well, do we want to do the, let's finish doing the underside of whatever this, monstrosity is. Because I think we're getting pretty close. I think if we, oh my gosh. Yeah, we have a full, how far down are we going here? Alright, looks like this will get us clear of the bottom of the boat. But that's a lot of boat bottom right there. Okay, it appears that the, oh, that's interesting too, because this is birch wood and this is oak wood. So it's made of at least 2 types of wood as well. And this has to be the rudder right here, I think. This is a shockingly complete boat concept here. Has all the major pieces of anatomy. I keep hearing that lava, and all I can think of in my head is we're going to get this fully excavated, and then I'm going to, like, pop a hole in the wall, lava's going to pour out, I'm going to lose the whole ship to fire. It's going to be great. The fact that so much of it is generating in the stone is so strange to me. This is some type of prehistoric boat. Is that a 3rd wood type? Huh. I think this is just oak here. It looks kind of spruce-like though. I don't know. This is. I feel like I'm digging a perimeter for a mob farm. That's how intense this is. That's got to be a porthole for a cannon right there. This thing is going all out. Yeah, so this is something else. I think this is spruce. We have spruce, oak, and birch. We're gonna have to dig out a viewing space for this. Put this in like a glass cube and put it on display or something like that. I like your thinking, Stakes. I like your thinking. We'll have to rent a tugboat to get it back to base. Which certainly raises the question of if this entire endeavor is worth it. But I have to see this thing in its full majesty. There's no way around it. I must know. And then, little trick here. You can just, if you know you're gonna have falling sand, you can just slap down torches. And the column of falling sand will break when it hits the torches, and you won't have to deal with it. Okay, so this side of the boat is sorted. I feel like we need to cut out a cube. I can't do this sloppy thing where I only half excavate it. We need the full deal. Ooh, that would be a cool concept, sleeping. To have falling sand turn into glass would be a very cool concept. Clearly need to, I think I'm just gonna build another shulker box real quick. Uh-oh. Do we have a crafting table? Certainly have the materials for one. There we go. Now we can offload a lot of this garbage. And we can continue our quest. Now, another trick that I don't use as often, but you can actually, if you break the sand with a torch, and then you right-click the second it breaks, you can also take care of columns that are already on the ground. That one I don't use nearly as much, unless I've made like an exceptionally tall like gravel pillar for some type of build. Let's see. Okay, I think if we go 2 more forward, that will be enough. To get a really good look at this this boat in all of its glory. Then I'm just gonna do something like that just to make it easy. You also won't take suffocation damage this way, so you can safely mine straight up. You only take suffocation damage from full blocks, and falling tile entities don't count as full blocks. When they land, they turn into full blocks, but we don't have to worry about that. Because they never land. Okay, so we have to do the whole other side here, but let's get out and see what... Really, we missed some sand up here. And we have a ton of work to do over on this side, but over here... This is basically like a full boat in all of its glory. Now, we have a lot of stone still to remove, so we can do a little bit of work on this stone as well. Did I just hear a villager? There's no way. Could be a wandering trader, I guess. And yes, I saw the chest. You know, wait until we get this excavated to open up the chests. I think that's like, to me, that's the big reward. Not that there'll be anything good in it, but... Stay till the exciting conclusion, Stakes. Could be anything. Alright. Well. Oh, here we go. So we have this upper cabin here. I don't actually know how you're supposed to get in here. Like, I can kind of... There we go. I can kind of sneak my way in, but that's not a space that that Minecraft Steve can get into. This is such an interesting build. Now, there is no way to get out of here other than a rocket. Like, this is in the way, and this is part of the build. But, all right, I'm going to leave that there. And we have, looks like we have 3 chests. So that's cool. Let's figure out how far do we go on this side. So from center mast here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from center mast, 1. This is center. 1, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're too quick with it, the torch blocks it. Or it will rest on the torch. Which I never thought about, but there might be some interesting traps that you could do by balancing a torch like that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should probably just every time I do this, do that. So I'm just going to go all the way along here, and every once in a while I'll lay down a bunch of torches and then break all the way up. So it's a shame that we're like one layer too deep, so we have that one piece of like lingering sandstone. So I guess if I time the jump just right, I can get it. Yeah, but if we were one layer higher, oh, actually, those ones are actually too high. Did I already do these? Yeah, I already did these, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that's the annoying part, is when we don't quite have the altitude to break everything. Which only was a problem for that one, so... I'm gonna get rid of... Oh, that hurts. I think we only need one, so I'm just going to do that. Okay. I think this boat is... So one thing that I believe is the case for Minecraft structures, like this one, is that they can generate partially, right? So basically what happens is someone at Mojang designs a boat, right? Like this boat, as an example. And then I believe they have an algorithm that sometimes like degrades its completeness, rotates it, right? So that's how you get wreckage, right? They design one boat and then, you know, they can generate a whole bunch of different permutations of it. But this seems like it is 100% the boat. Like the originally designed, completely unmodified boat, which is pretty cool. And we're going to get 3 chests full of nothing but kelp. That's clearly what is to be expected. And I think this is the only... It's only this row that's going to have sand on it. And maybe it was only a couple of them. I mean, we're gonna find out if it's full of kelp. Probably not. If it's full of embezzled money and Tommy guns, then yes, I would say it is probably Al Capone's boat. Could go either way at this point. The proof will be in the chest that we unlock at the end of it. It's funny you mentioned that, actually. So I've been driving around the Northeast a lot, just due to running errands to get my father set up, etc. And there is a restaurant. I think it's in Peabody, Massachusetts. Maybe have to check that because I haven't looked it up on the map. And it is called Capone's, and it is a restaurant that could not look more like a mob front if it tried. It has big mob front energy. It's kind of on a random sort of like side street. There's nothing else around. It's got like some industrial complex stuff around and just feels very out of place. I'm sure it's a wonderful restaurant, assuming it is a restaurant. Might not be a restaurant either. I don't know. No, it's got to be a restaurant. It would be weird if it was like a tile retail outlet or something. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind, but okay. And then I want to give us a little breathing room, so I'm going to take out 2 more here. Okay. There's the lava I knew I heard. That is some combination of exciting and a little scary. Looks like it's a pretty shallow lava pool. Just trying to make sure I'm not gonna fall into it. Yeah, I think I can just fill this up. I still hear a lot of lava, so maybe that wasn't... I thought that was only a 1 deep pool, but... Just gonna do this 1 layer at a time to be safe. Maybe we'll do 2 layers at a time. one layer just seems needlessly slow. All right, so the question that I think is also going to be the final question we answer with this stream, since for being honest, I'm very tired. Today was a long day, and while it has been super fun doing a bit of exploring in Minecraft, I am also probably ready to pass out. Not gonna go to midnight. I do have some other videos to categorize and clean up for tomorrow. But yeah, we did the thing. Do we have anything in here? I guess. Actually, we still have this out. Let's just... Okay, so we didn't get everything in there, but we got enough things in there. At some point I'm going to figure that out, because there's a way from just a run to launch into flight and get like a pretty good like bounce from it. I don't know what that is, but let's see. So here's our boat in all of its glory. This is not a problem for today, but I really want to take quite a bit more out from around this so we can get a really good view of it. But it is complete. Like, there's no question. This is a full-on boat. Chest number 1. I have never seen this many poison potatoes in one place. 4 poisonous potatoes, 1 moss block. I guess I should take everything out of here. Eight poison potatoes is a lot of poison potatoes. There we go. We'll get all that stuff out. Hopefully now we have enough space. The royal flesh. Very different than rotten flesh. Can't imagine how anyone would confuse the two. But that's chest 1. Chest 1 was 8 poison potatoes. Is like the big, exciting bit. Chest number 2. Also, Curse of Vanishing Pants. Interesting. They really like the idea of our pants vanishing. This ship's theme is vanishing pants. Make of that what you will. Okay, we already got everything out of here, so we'll close that up. And then our third chest is in here. It's still not good. 9 lapis, 4 emeralds, 4 iron, and 18 nuggets, which 18 nuggets have the advantage of the fact that that is, if we put down our crafting table, we can make exactly 2 ingots from that with no leftover nuggets. Now, yeah, I guess I only did 1 on each side. I really, as weird as it sounds, I really do still kind of want to dig this boat out even more. Needs a steering wheel. But yeah, this boat is awesome. But with that being said, I'm gonna log out here. When we first arrived here, all we saw were these 3 pieces of wood sticking up out of the beach. And now we have excavated what is a, I think, nearly pristine boat. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to crash out. And we'll pick this back up the next time we play Minecraft. But thank you to everyone who swung by, said hi, etc. Sleeping, have a wonderful rest of your night. And yeah, we'll continue exploring next time. And who knows what else we'll get up to in the wide world of Minecraft. Steaks, good night. Sleeping, good night. And have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Where is OBS?